Bro, stop what you are doing. Seriously, put the phone down. Well, don't put my video down, but look at this. This car is not CGI. It's not a movie prop. It's the BYD YangWang U9, and it can literally jump off the ground. This thing doesn't just jump, it shows up, violates physics, and steals your girl before Ferrari even wakes up. It has 1,300 horsepower, it does 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds, and it can drive on 3 wheels if you blow a tire. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, as an American, this hurts my soul. We don't have this. We have the Tesla Plaid, which is great, but does it dance? No. This thing feels illegal. It feels like tech from 2050 that fell through a wormhole and landed in Shenzhen. And the price? You are not going to believe me when I tell you the price. Buckle up, because today on Torque Atlas, I'm showing you the car that might just embarrass the entire supercar industry. Okay, look at this face. BYD calls this design language Timegate. I call it the Decepticon that's about to steal my girl. The headlights aren't just lights, they're massive C-shaped LED clusters that trace the entire fender like an interstellar spaceship. These lines on the hood aren't just for looks either. They're aerodynamic channels that send air through the car, not just over it. The grille isn't some fake plastic panel like we see on certain EVs, it's functional active aero. The whole thing looks like a futuristic Audi R8 had a baby with a Gundam suit. It's aggressive, but it's not trying too hard, it just is hard. Moving to the side, boom, butterfly doors. Of course it has butterfly doors. But look at the wheels. These are 21-inch wheels wrapped in Pirelli P0 tires that are wider than my future. Carbon ceramic brakes come standard. Let that sink in. Some brands charge the price of a Honda Civic just for those brakes. Here, they're just included. The carbon fiber on the side skirts isn't a wrap, it's real. The profile is so low and sleek, it makes a Corvette look like a monster truck. And this little sensor right here, you'd think it's just a parking sensor, but it's part of the system that lets this car predict potholes before you even hit them. I'm not kidding. Around back, oh my god, look at this shark fin slicing through the rear glass. It connects to a massive active rear wing that pops up under braking to act as an air brake, then flattens out when you floor it to reduce drag. The taillights are a full-width dot matrix LED bar that plays animations when you unlock the car. It looks like a Daft Punk concert back here. And I hate to say it, but the build quality is terrifyingly good. This feels premium in a way that makes a lot of Western cars feel outdated. Now let's get into what actually makes this car ridiculous. The YangWang U9 is built on BYD's E4 platform, which means it uses 4 independent electric motors, 1 for each wheel. Not 2 motors, not front and rear, 4. Each wheel can accelerate, brake, and reverse independently, giving the car god-tier control over physics. Total output is 1,287 horsepower. That's more than a Bugatti Veyron. 0 to 60 happens in about 2.36 seconds, and it does it repeatedly without overheating or mechanical drama. You just press the pedal and reality folds. Because each wheel is controlled individually, the U9 can do things other cars simply can't. It can send power forward on one side and backward on the other, allowing it to rotate 360 degrees in place like a tank. This isn't just a party trick either. This same system constantly manages traction, stability, and cornering in real time, adjusting torque faster than any human driver ever could. Then there's the system that broke the internet, DiSus-X. This isn't air suspension or magnetic dampers. Each wheel has its own hydraulic actuator that can lift, drop, push, or pull independently in milliseconds. That's how the car jumps, by instantly preloading and releasing suspension force. But the real magic shows up in emergencies. If you blow a tire at highway speeds, the system detects it immediately, lifts the damaged corner, redistributes torque, stiffens the remaining suspension, and balances the car on 3 wheels so you don't lose control. This car doesn't just protect you, it actively fights physics to keep you alive. Now let's talk about something that sounds boring until you see it in action: automatic parking. The YangWang U9 uses a combination of cameras, radar, ultrasonic sensors, and high-precision mapping to park itself in tight parallel spots, narrow garages, and underground parking structures with insane confidence. You can literally step out, tap your phone, and watch the car handle it while everyone's staring. And yes, this car is controlled by your smartphone. You can summon it, move it forward or backward, adjust suspension height, monitor battery status, and configure driving modes remotely. Your phone isn't just unlocking the car, it's commanding it. Now take a breath, because if the outside impressed you, the inside is going to melt your brain. This is the Star Ring cockpit. Everything is symmetrical and driver-focused. You get a digital driver display, a massive vertical center screen, and a passenger screen too, because why should they be bored while you're doing ridiculous speeds? Touch the dashboard? Suede. Touch the console? Real carbon fiber. Touch the pillars? Metal. There is zero cheap plastic in here. The stitching is perfect. The seats aren't just bucket seats either. They have active bolsters that tighten around you in corners, plus heating, ventilation, and massage. Yes, massage in a track-focused supercar. The infotainment runs BYD's D-Link system, and it's faster than an iPad. The center console has this Z-shaped layout that makes you feel like you're piloting a spaceship. You get wireless charging, 5G connectivity, and a Dynaudio Platinum Evidence sound system that sounds better than my home theater. And because the front fenders sit so high, the driving position feels like a Le Mans prototype. Remember that suspension system I mentioned earlier? With one button, you can activate dance mode, and the car literally hops and bounces to the beat of the music. Is it useful? No. Is it the biggest flex in modern automotive history? Absolutely. Let's be practical for a second. This car is almost 5 meters long, which is longer than a Porsche 911. I'm 6 feet tall and I fit comfortably. Trunk space isn't huge, you'll fit a gym bag or two, but let's be honest, you're not buying a 1,300 horsepower jumping supercar to haul lumber. The U9 runs BYD's Blade battery, one of the safest battery designs in the world. It's structurally integrated into the chassis and far less prone to thermal runaway than traditional lithium-ion packs. Charging is where things get crazy, up to 500 kilowatt fast charging. That means going from 30% to 80% in about 10 minutes, basically the time it takes to grab a coffee. And yes, dance mode is real. With one button, the suspension and motors work together to make the car literally hop and bounce to music. Is it useful? No. Is it the biggest flex in modern automotive history? Absolutely. Now for the part that makes people angry. If Ferrari built this, it would cost $3 million. If Rimac built it, maybe $2.5 million. Even a hypothetical Tesla Roadster would be well over $250,000. The BYD YangWang U9 costs around $236,000. In the hypercar world, that's basically a cheat code. So here's the real question. You have $240,000. Do you buy the safe option, a Porsche 911 Turbo S, or a used McLaren? Or do you buy the Chinese spaceship with 4 motors, a carbon tub, and a suspension that dances on command? Would you trust the tech, or are you sticking with legacy brands? Honestly, this scares me. This is Generation 1. Imagine what Generation 2 is going to look like. If this is what they can do right now, the future of car culture is going to change fast. Drop a comment below. Would you drive this? Yes or no? Smash that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown. Subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.